Okay, so basically what I kind of want to do is like not a rewind but a recap of my year on what I did in business and what my goals are for next year. So beginning of the year, January, we actually made the most amount of money that month. We did 6 figures in revenue with 26.59. And then also in January, we tried the FBA. I know we bought, I think it was like Fairlife packs. Like, bought a couple packs, and then we tried some other stuff. We bought, like, tried to buy in bulk, but it didn't go well. But January was mostly just trucking and just trying to figure out, just trying to grow trucking, to be honest, and figure out what else we can do. And I think it was also our last month in our office.
It's possible.
Yeah, I'll text you on that then.
Alright, man, I appreciate it.
Working out of the office, and then we kind of just decided we didn't really need the office to work. We would just work at home. So that's when we cut off the office. Again, nothing crazy, just focus on trucking. And then March, same thing. I would say from January all the way into like April, nothing but trucking. It was going pretty crazy in March as well. We went back up to 6 figures. We had another 6 figures month. And then April we did another 6. May we did another 6 figures. And I think May is when we opened up our trucking brokerage. That's when we applied for like the bond and everything. Gave the down payment on that. But as well in May is when we shut down our first trucking company. Just because the insurance was like super expensive. So we ended up shutting down. And we had to lay off a lot of drivers. A lot of our drivers, we had to lay them off. So May wasn't the best month. But at the same time, that's when we started our second company. And some of the drivers we transferred over, but it wasn't a good idea. And June hits, and that's when we bought the Corvette. God dang. It felt real good buying it. It was a badass car. We actually ended up getting it earlier than we thought. I mean, we wanted to get a newer one, but regardless, Corvette's still a Corvette. It was still a badass car. Having that at like 20 years old, buying it cash, like, it's kind of crazy. And then that same month, that's when we bought our 18-wheeler. Bought that cash as well. We went to Dubai as well during June. Dubai trip, that was crazy. It was my first time going somewhere out of country and my first time being on plane, so that was pretty crazy. It was super fun. Yeah, definitely I'm gonna go back there. It's super nice country, super badass. And then fast forward to August, when I started the clothing brand again. At first we started off doing graphic tees, which is not a bad idea, but the thing is, I heard some YouTube Hollywood Shack say that, and some other people as well, that if you just base your brand off of like other like famous people, it's not really a brand. You're kind of just selling like their image. I forgot exactly how they said it, but basically, like, if you want to make your brand like long term, it's not a good idea, because you're just gonna be relying on influencers, rappers, athletes, stuff like that, and it's not really a good idea. We spent a lot of money on clothing. We spent a lot of money on designing, samples, and a lot of money on like. I also, in August is also when we started SMMA. We did have like a marketing agency, but we have yet to like get any customers, because we went hard for like a month and then just stopped. I know we're gonna do it again. It's just I don't know. I don't know what we're doing with that. And then we also wanted to start like a 360 virtual tour business, and as well as I was actually studying to get my life insurance license, but I don't know why I stopped. Then this is where it started going downhill from September to October. So between those months is when we had gotten audited for our trucking company, for our second trucking company. Then stuff happened, and basically because we had a lot of violations, they put us out of service and we're not able to work. And for some reason we're not able to get insurance with Progressive anymore for the trucking company. We don't know why, and there isn't any other company that provides insurance that's able to insure us at our age just because we're still young. I believe most insurance companies insure from like the ages of 23 to 25 and up. Anything under, I think your best bet is probably just Progressive, because I guess they don't really do commercial policies for younger people. Don't know why. Unfortunately, we had to shut down our other company, and yeah, there's nothing we could really do. So yeah, both of our companies went out of service. And then during that September month is when we had a big ass bill hit us for insurance. For some reason, back when we had our first company, we had a lock on our policy, and basically what happened was whenever we wanted to add people, we had to tell the agents to leave notes, and to leave notes on like special requests. Like for instance, if we added like 2 drivers, have them like put the names of the drivers we added, and then say for instance we remove like a truck or 2, have them leave the notes there as well.
At the moment, I do see that there's a pending change for adding a vehicle.
Yeah, well no, I want to remove vehicles. There was a note already to remove another truck which ended in 50. Just to make sure, could you add that in the notes? Because I do know sometimes they miss that. But what happened was we had like so many notes, and we kept like updating it like every other week, because we had like drivers leave, drivers join. We had added trucks every couple days. Had to remove trailers, had to remove trucks, all that stuff. And I guess it just got to the point where it was like so many notes that they didn't even know what to do. So don't know why, but they basically told us that we had to pay a large amount of money. And well, there's 2 things that can happen: pay it up front, pay the full amount up front, nothing happens, or they send the debt to collections, but then once it sends to collections, it hits one of our credits. And obviously, since we're building our credits, we don't want it to hit our credits, so we had to set up a payment plan with them, and we ended up just paying all of it off, just so we don't have to worry about it. End of September, beginning of October, that's when we went to Japan. First day, Japan, amazing country, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna go back there for sure next summer, so definitely gonna go back. Yeah, we officially stopped working. We also went to Cali during September, and that's when we met one of our business partners, actually, the one that we started with, the broker. We met him through Facebook. That's when we went to, I just kept working. That's when we went to France and London. That hoe, bruh. Vlog. I look. Oh. I'm gonna take it back for that. I got the. I don't know what I got. That was good though.
How many? 2. With chocolate?
It was the first time being in Europe. It was our first clothing job as well for Estate. Our official first streetwear clothing brand. I already put up a video on how it went, so y'all make sure y'all go check that out. But
They already beat me.
oh, bro,
Oh my god, the material.
That's the new stuff, huh?
that's the fucking
Have you felt this one?
Who? Yeah, he saw it.
Fuck, bro.
That hole's live.
Rock.
Yeah.
But like, you seen they do a lot of like sweaters now like that, like
As well, we actually ended up getting served. So, I don't really want to speak too much on it just because I don't know what's gonna happen. But basically, we got served. We got sued. We're getting sued, whatever, for an incident that happened. Well, supposedly something that happened back in the beginning of the year, because one of the drivers did something. But yeah, I'm not really gonna speak on that until we get that situated, just because I don't know what's gonna happen. It's my first time getting served, getting sued, whatever. So as far as for 2024, my goals for that would be, I really want to hit 10K for the clothing brand. So that's one of the goals, hit 5 figures. As far as for trucking, hopefully we can get started again and hit 2 million in revenue. We actually officially hit 1 million in August. Was it August? No, it was before. I think it was May. We hit 1 million in May in revenue. It was from August of 2022 to May of 2023 this year. So we did 1 million in revenue. It was more than 1 million, but yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty crazy. So definitely try to hit 2 million in revenue for trucking. You know, clothing brand. Try to aim for that 6 figures. I know we were on route to get, like, I want to say our dream cars, but get some pretty badass whips. So I guess just plan that shit out again, and hopefully by the end of the next year, you know, we were able to do that. Also, hopefully get into like real estate. I know that's one of our big goals, is to get into real estate, just because it's, you know, it's good money and it's just something we always wanted to do. I know we started off doing real estate, we did wholesale, so, but this time we kind of want to be the investors, get into, like, you know, get tenants and stuff like that. And then as far as for me, by myself, my own personal goals, those are my business goals with my business partners. But as far as my own personal goals would be, I want to hit 100,000 on YouTube. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I know I only have like 25 subscribers right now, but by the end of next year, I would like to have 100,000 subscribers. And then definitely start day trading or forex trading again. What else? Oh, and I mean, I'm also still training for soccer, so I'll see if I could do anything with that. Train for another like 2 years, and then maybe try to go semi-pro or something. Yeah, you might look at me crazy because I'm already a little older, but it's just something I enjoy doing. So I could care less what y'all think or what anybody thinks. It's just something I really enjoy doing. So I'm gonna just keep grinding and keep training. I'll also hit I would say anywhere from like 4 to 6 countries again next year. I know this year we hit 4 countries. Super thankful for that. You know, there's some people that never ever get to leave the country. So us being able to hit 4 countries in 1 year, in 6, I think it was 5, like 6 months. Say 6 months. That's pretty crazy. And I mean, I guess sometimes, you know, you just like, I don't know. I know they always say don't compare yourself to other people, but sometimes, you know, you just see other people like your age doing so many more things, making much more money, I guess in a way more successful than you at right now, like at your age. But at the same time, you gotta think about it like, I mean, you know, it takes time. Everything takes time. So just don't compare yourself to anybody. You know, just stay focused, keep grinding, and I mean, as long as you have a plan and you're working towards it, you know, just enjoy the journey. Keep working towards it. Oh, also, hopefully start our brokerage and start making money soon on that. So I would say hit 6 figures with the brokerage as well. I think that's definitely possible. Definitely possible. And probably just get new cars and get my own place. So those are a couple of goals I have. 100K on YouTube. I think all that is like super realistic expectations. I think all of those are possible. Just gotta work. So yeah, I gotta stay consistent on YouTube. I'm gonna try to post every Friday without missing any Fridays, and maybe upload like Monday or Tuesday as well. 1 to 2 uploads a week. And but yeah, so I guess we'll see where we're at next year. Hopefully we improve, and just gotta keep working towards everything, you know.